again and welcome back to a new video. So I haven't played Seris in a while, and I don't know, I finally was able to play support. And yeah, just the combination of both, me playing support, and I haven't played Seris in a while, and I don't know, kind of good map for Seris because of the range, because you have a lot of range on Seris when playing Mortal Reach. I don't know, that's why I decided to pick Seris. Seris, I mean, I see a lot of people picking Kronos and Seris, but I think if you play support, so like Mortal Reach Seris, I think it's not worth it running and running Kronos. I mean, it could work, like, not saying it's terrible or whatever, but I think it's just not worth it. Like the cooldown reduction, your cooldown is already so low that the cooldown reduction, the extra cooldown reduction, isn't that worth it to actually get Kronos, in my opinion. You could say I get it for my movement ability or for my Q to reduce that cooldown. Therefore it's completely fine. But I don't know. I've seen it sometimes, so I personally just prefer to don't get Kronos, because for me it's working without Kronos or whatever. But yeah, I also like to just get nimble, because then you're obviously more mobile, easier to get out, and easier to move around to your team, and I don't know, just make it easier for you to keep your team healed. And I like the way my team is playing that, like my tank and the DPS are pushing up, and usually I would stay on the point or on the card to push it, but I basically don't have to, because I think our Zin is a bot. So the bots always stay on the point. I still try to play around point, so in case he dies, or I don't know, just because it's the safer play style for me to play around point, play behind my team. But yeah, that's just, I don't know, bots basically always run on the point, try to push. So that's why you don't really have to worry about the point when you have a bot. I think oh, never mind. Oh, that's weird. Does her ult cancel my stacks? Or was just the time running out of my stacks? Because I entered, or I got out of my shadow travel and wanted to detonate the stack, so to say, so use my Renstone to heal myself. You know, just ult. Didn't work. I wanted to ult to save my Khan. I wanted to make sure that they can't finish up the kill on him, but I think I hesitated a little bit too long. I think I'm dead. I could try to Vector, but I think they know. Yes. Yeah, I don't know. So I'm not sure, but maybe it was just coincidence that the timer of the stacks, because you don't stack your stacks up forever, so to say, just run out whatever the time she activated her ult. Or maybe it's actually working like that her ult cancels the stacks. I didn't actually want to use them, because I mean, you could try to heal your bot if you have a bot, but usually it's wasted resources, or your team, your real players, so to say, need it more. So that's why you only want to try to heal your bot when your team is basically full HP and you have your resources up. But even then, you don't have to heal your bot, because it's a bot, and I don't know, the bots are so bad in this game. It doesn't matter if he's alive or not. Yeah, I think we can't push it. I get pushed. Yeah, now I got pushed by Vora and by Imani. But at least we could charge back some ult charge. That's good. And I kind of want to get resilience, because they also have a Seris, they have Atlas. So Seris because of her ult, Atlas because of his whole kit. Vora also cripples me, I see. I think I'm... maybe not. I wanted to say I think I'm dead, but I actually survived. And I get shield from my Sky. Just staying in, like, also advice for you, maybe stay in the smoke bomb. I wasn't sure. I just heard I just heard the ult on right side, and I wasn't sure if she actually wants to ult me, but it just activated my shadow travel in case she does. Actually lucky. Oh no, her afterburn or her, I don't know. I don't actually know what it is, like her bleeding. And I really wish we would get some icon or animation, not really animation, like if you're poisoned by Sky, if you're burning by Nano or because of Nano, like his afterburn, you see it on your screen like poisoned or I don't know, burning, or I think you know what I mean. But there isn't any icon for Vara, and I just wish they would add an icon for Vara, so you would know that you're still bleeding or you're still getting damage or whatever. So you could, I don't know. I died so many times against Vara because I thought, or I killed her and I thought I would be fine. I didn't know if I would die to the bleeding or whatever, because I just don't know when it would stop. And didn't use any cooldown because you obviously don't want to waste your cooldowns if you don't need them. So I hesitated to use a cooldown because I thought I would be fine or whatever, just because I didn't know if the bleeding stops in time or whatever. So I don't know, I just feel like it would be great to add an icon so you could see if you're still bleeding by water. And it looks like my Zin is actually still a bot. I don't know if she's coming back, maybe not. But I feel like we're doing good for having a bot. Like we're capturing. I think we captured both points. Yes, we did. And I don't know. It's not like the enemy team pushes us back the whole time, so we're actually pushing. So I feel like we're doing really good for having a bot. Okay, Grey Khan ult should just get a pick and maybe make it easier for us to push. Because this bridge or this map, I don't know, is so hard to actually push. Because see, the enemy team just can stack up all 5 people on bridge and just spam down. Especially with their team comp. Having Atlas who's able to snipe, Lian, Imani, I don't know, it's just good for them to defend, hard for us to push. So that's why to I don't know, use Khan ult to get a pick to make it easier maybe to push. And I mean, we're getting out a lot of ults as well. Like I think they used Vara ult, they're using Mani ult. I'm not sure about the other ults. I think they also used Atlas ult. I don't know. Kinda want to get back to regroup, to not stagger or whatever.
Something special. Down, boy. I got it.
30 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we just want to wait for last second to touch, so that's fine that my Khan is not committing early. He's waiting. I like it. Cause we obviously don't want to waste our cooldowns early, or resources, so we don't have them, or we wouldn't have them when we actually need them to touch. So that's fine. I feel like it's so hard to actually hit Mani in mid-air when she's doing that, especially when you're playing Projector. That's why I was shaking around a little bit to make sure I maybe one orb hits her. I think even though it looked good, we're not pushing it. Yes, they running and we're losing players. Yeah. And now I'm dead. I think can't push it alone. No, he can't. Okay. Kind of like to start off the final with just spamming some orbs, get out some damage or whatever. See, now my team is full HP. That's why I decided to ease in, even though he died. It should be good ult, yes. They were stacking up so great on point that I just wanted to go for the ult. Yeah, and just, I don't know. I feel like if you don't use the cooldown, no, it's not cooldown, the cast time of your shadow travel on 5, like if you don't put 5 points into it, then you need too long to use your shadow travel to counter some abilities. Because if you have it or run the card on 5, or level 5 so to say, you kinda cast your shadow travel immediately, so you actually are able to use your shadow travel to get out or avoid some ultimates or whatever. But if you, I mean, even if you would use it on 4, it wouldn't be enough, I think. Okay, we got the pick on Bora, that's good. No, yeah, I couldn't see Neon. And I think my range on my heal wasn't big enough. Like the range around your main target. You also could increase it. I think I increased the range. I think I run the card on level 1 or 2, just as a filler card. I don't even know if it's worth it, but for me it feels like I personally have a bigger range. Obviously I have a bigger range because I invested points into bigger range, but sometimes I feel like you actually recognize the bigger range on your heal, if you understand what I mean. I don't really know what to buy. Don't know. I think I want to buy a Haven. I thought about Master Riding, but I don't know. I didn't die that often, and when I died, then I didn't die when my team really needed me, so to say. I don't know. So, like, Master Riding wouldn't make that big of a difference for me because I died in different situations, and I haven't died that often anyway. So that's why I just wanted to go with Haven because of Vora. Vora is I don't know, pushing me the most, so that's why I kind of want to get Haven. I also could have gotten Blast for Lian, but I feel like Lian isn't contesting me that much, so that's why I decided to get Haven. And they also have more Haven than Blast, I think. I actually know they have more Blast. I don't know which legendary Imani runs, but still she has a lot of Blast options in her loadout. Jan's Blast, Seris is also Blast. So I mean it's even. It's kind of even. It depends on which legendary Imani plays. See, now I could actually cancel, or I don't know, use my shadow travel to not get pulled into it. I think if I would run the card on 4, I still would have gotten pulled into it. Oh no. I'm not sure if you can push it. If they're using manual, if you probably can't push it. No, can't.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
At least I get the kill on War. Yeah, I think we kind of want to play around Khan. I like that we're pushing left side. And we got a big C, it's working out.
Enemy killing spree.
And now my Khan is playing really well in my opinion. He's waiting until we get a pick and then he's going on point. So that's just, I think that's the perfect way how you would like to play it. I'm just ulting in case they would try to push Khan. I mean, even if I didn't pull them in, but I kinda zoned them back. And it's looking really good for us. Like not really, but it's looking good for us. Maybe we could actually win it with the bot. I mean, as I said before, I feel like we play good for having a bot, so I don't know. I think it would be would be a really great end to win. Or deserved. I think it's a deserved win if we actually manage to catch her now. Okay, great. I kind of was afraid of Imani getting beamed or whatever, because then I probably would have died. But I think we won, yes. So great game. Winning 4v5, I think. So I had fun. I hope you've also had fun watching it. I hope you've had a nice day. Yeah, thanks for watching. Always remember, don't forget, you guys are awesome.